We are live. There we go. It's always a question mark. We turn it, we hit the button, and all you can do is wait and see if we go live. How's it going, everybody?
It actually worked.
Yeah, it actually worked. Uh, Welcome to Happy Hour Live. We're just going to be sharing our week this week. Um, no great big topics. I've been working on the coach all day. Oh, by the way, let me know if you can hear okay. Uh, we're trying the mic again and see if it works. So uh, we'll just see how. Hi from Jim and Sue.
Hi,
Jim
Jim and
Finstead.
Sue.
Hi guys.
Jim
Glad
Bertrand, Tom and
John,
Lori.
Tom and Lori, Jim
Hi, guys.
Bertrand. Which Jim, you've got a painting on the way coming to you. Justin and Christina RV Van Life is here. Justin, Christina, welcome. Hi guys.
Audio, visual, all good.
All good.
Okay,
All
great
right. If
audio.
we are using the mic, and if that becomes a problem, let me know, and we'll just unplug it. But there is a bit of wind here, so hopefully you all can hear us okay. And but how is everybody doing out there? It has been a busy week.
For you?
Oh yeah, for me.
Well, both
Well,
of us,
for yeah,
technically,
for you too. She's been working on another painting, guys.
yeah. It's so cute.
Yep. So,
Ah,
but we do have the Oatman painting that's going to be going on drawing tonight. And did you bring the all the names and everything so we can? Of
course.
course. All right.
Fail at my job.
Pearl is in the house.
Bob and Pearl,
That Bob and Pearl. That's next exit out there.
Marcy
Glad to hear
Button,
you. No.
Justin, Christina.
Welcome to the old mill. The old mill, this all where we're sitting right now used to be the lumber mill. And of course, standing true to Oregon tradition, that's kind of where Ben got its start. And up till about 30 years ago, where we're sitting, you couldn't be because it was all mill, it was all logs. If you saw the teaser trailer that I kicked out earlier, people floating down the river. They actually used to float logs down the river and store them in the river there, so you couldn't even get at this part of the river. And they there is still logging equipment in the river. They warn you that if you're going to swim in the river, be careful because there are sharp tools and
Really sharp.
I'm assuming very rusty. Uh, have you had your tetanus shot lately?
Kind of thing.
So, uh, but let's see. Let's see what we're attached to because Jim says we're buffering. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, we are on the AT&T,
Yeah,
and
right there.
we had really good luck with that. So hopefully that will hold out for us. So we do have a strong signal down there, and the speed test we did not too long
Super
ago
good. Yeah.
showed lots and lots of ups. So we should be just fine. Cheers, cheers,
Cheers,
you guys.
everybody.
I got look at this coffee creeper.
Yeah, no
We
kidding.
got the coffee creeper going on. Stopped at the organic coffee bar right across the way there and picked up a coffee. And of course, I added some good stuff to it, so we're doing good. So,
So Marcy Button is in
Marcy,
Elkhart, Indiana for
Elkhart.
their Allegiance Paradigm Rally.
Oh, nice. You know, Elkhart is kind of the
I have to read this.
lots of
Alliance
coach manufacturers out that way. So I hope that we can get some time to actually go out there and tour some of those. If we don't make it a big plan to tour. We know it would be interesting to film for you guys. I actually worked at the Beaver Coaches plant here in Bend, Oregon, in the early 90s, and I have seen how they put them all together. It is fascinating. But after you've seen it for, a zillion times, it's not as fascinating.
Not anymore. Yeah.
But it's still, all the new stuff they're putting in RVs anymore now, it would be kind of interesting to go and see what kind of changes have been made in the last, 20, 30 years. So obviously a lot, and how that factors into the coach building process would be kind of interesting to see. So Lori is here. Hello, Lori. Lori
Yep,
must have her own laptop, and then
Tom's out there somewhere.
Tom's out there somewhere. Yeah. So,
Says we're not buffering. So
no,
good,
if
good.
you saw Tom and Lori's last video, they have smoke, and guess what we have, guys? I don't know if you can get a shot of that. Let's see.
I'd say it looks pretty clear on there.
Yeah, over that way though. It is smoky, hazy, and it is typical for Central Oregon this time of year. This is fire season, so. But I digress. So this all used to be the lumber mill, and the only thing left of the lumber mill now is those 3 smokestacks that you see in the background there.
Some buildings.
Yeah, and some buildings. Yeah,
They,
not many. Yeah,
what's the word I'm looking for? Re-up the building so they could use them for some of the shops.
REI. Yeah. If you follow those smokestacks down, REI has a beautiful store, and I think that may be one of the original buildings. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the buildings were wood, and they really didn't stand the test of time well. So so you don't see a lot of those here, but it is beautiful area, and what they turned it into is just gorgeous.
Yeah,
we just love it down here. Now Bend does have a downtown area, and it's kind of old world, small town, rustic, a lot of old buildings and stuff, and it's very cool too. But we kind of gravitate over this way only because I'm tired of getting parking tickets down in the downtown area. You can't
park correctly, and you wouldn't get
I do park correctly, but they give you a 2-hour time limit. And so, if you go over your 2-hour time limit, it's a $25 ticket. And
dang it!
I know.
Not down here, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Shirley is in the house. Hi, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley.
Wayne and Carrie are here.
Yeah.
Of course. From South Florida.
So I have to say, last week we talked about how many hours we had used the generator. One of the things we didn't really talk about is we have had an ongoing problem with starting the generator after the tank goes below a quarter of a tank. So if you're familiar with RVs and motorhomes in particular, we draw our fuel for our generator from the fuel tank, and the pickup tube that goes down into the fuel tank only goes down to about a quarter of a tank. That way, if you're boondocking for a long period of time, you're not going to run yourself out of fuel. You still should have a quarter of a tank to drive to go get fuel, more or less. Well, it's not supposed to be, but it is for us for the last 3 years. Whenever that fuel level gets down to that pickup tube and a little bit of air goes up into that fuel line, ours being a diesel generator, it is a terrible time trying to get that restarted again and get that fuel bubble out. Now, I have searched online for 3 years trying to figure out why our generator is so hard.
Suggestion, a solution,
something, anything. No.
Denied.
And we were having so much trouble with that we ended up burning up the starter in Moon Rocks, Nevada, right outside of Reno, um, and ended up without a generator for about a week while we waited for a new starter to come in. That's how bad this problem had become. And we started saying, you know what, we're not going to let our fuel tank go down to a quarter of a tank. We're not going to go below half a tank, so we don't get any air bubbles in that line. The generator ran beautifully as long as you didn't get that air bubble in that line. Well, I finally figured it out, guys. I have to do the service. That's what we talked about last week. I have to do the service on the generator. It's a 7.5 Onan generator. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to replace the fuel pump while I'm in there, replacing the oil filter, the fuel filter, and doing the service
Just
and
do it
maintenance
all.
on it. And that particular fuel filter for that generator is known to be kind of a nightmare. Just the way that they place them, the way that they do them, and it actually turned out quite well. I did videotape that, and guess what I fixed, guys? I put a new fuel filter in just on, or a fuel pump on a hunch, and the generator now starts up beautifully. And even though I replaced
Bubbles, air bubbles. Yeah.
even though we had air bubbles from replacing the fuel filter and putting that all in, it was the fuel pump. Absolutely.
Mhm.
I can't even tell you how happy I am.
It's back to working.
Nowhere online could I find this,
The solution.
the solution. People were saying, "Oh, it's the overheat sensor, it's the low oil sensor, it is one sensor or the other." And I kept thinking, you know what? It's not that. It's not that. And the only thing it left me was the fuel pump. And I can't even tell you how happy I was when I hit the prime circuit on the generator and hit the start button, and it started right up.
No sputtering,
No running the starter for the next 10 minutes trying to get it running. Oh my
He's so
gosh.
happy about these little things.
It's not little things. Yeah.
Well, every milestone that you get to and fixing all these things.
Yeah, they talk about replacing this fuel pump, and if you take it to an Onan dealer, they actually remove the generator from the coach, lift it out. They have to try to get at this thing. I filmed it. You don't have to do that. I was able to get at this fuel pump, and I was able to replace it, put it all Humpty Dumpty, all back together again. The whole job took me about 2 hours, and including changing the oil filter, the fuel filter, and getting that all taken care of too. So um, I will definitely be kicking out the video. Karen and I went out to Chinese food. That was Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was after the live. And so it was the following that Monday to celebrate. And no sooner did we get home with our Chinese food in hand, and what was happening?
One more thing, just another thing. You just want more things on your list, don't you?
Cool it. Oh, go ahead.
The pool actually opened up. Thank God. We went down to the pool, and as we come back from the pool, going slow because you have to in the park, the truck overheated.
We're talking less than a half mile, guys. The ranch is big, but the pool is only a half mile away. Less than that.
Cross one off, put another one below it.
Coolant leaking at down below the truck. I just thought, are you kidding me? We're celebrating. We're not even done celebrating getting a 3-year problem fixed on the generator.
So what happened when we tried to go to the pool? Tried to ride the bikes, the motorcycles down to the pool.
Yes.
Guess what? Flat tire. That'd be mine. So we had to fix that too.
I fixed that today. I fixed the water pump yesterday. I fixed Karen's flat tire on the front of her bike, and then the neighbors come over, and he has a problem with his can door on his storage can for his motorhome.
So he has to go help them.
She's telling me, "Hey, we got to go down to the old mill and get set up," and I've got to help them. I can't.
Yes,
I
they
had
need
to help them.
That's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Of course they need it.
Yes. So we did get the can door. It's a big Class A like ours. The storage can door is practically on the ground. He was trying to adjust it, and ended up on the ground. And there's 3 of us there, and 2 of them are not sure what to do other than hold this door up so that it doesn't bend the hinges. And that's when one of them came over and said, "Hey, Dave."
Dave? You're so good at fixing things.
And I did. So obviously we did not get down here to the old mill to see you guys early
as we wanted
we wanted to go around and film the old mill. And unfortunately we had just enough time to get here and just do a real quick 2-minute teaser and
throw it up as fast as we can.
Throw it up, render it, throw it up as fast as we can, and
schedule and turn around and sit down and start.
But I have to tell you guys, I love helping people, and so, there could be any number of things that we've got to do, and somebody says we need your help, and I enjoy doing it. I really do. So that add another thing onto my list that I fixed this week.
General handyman.
Right. Right.
So Wayne and Carrie said painting, painting, painting.
Oh, I think they're in, aren't they?
Yes, they're
Yes,
in.
they are.
Ready?
Karen is giving away
All right.
her
Let me find
Oatman painting today. She's going to be picking
I haven't seen Lucy in the room.
Lucky winner today, and
Lucky Lucy.
Lucky Lucy. We're pulling for you if you come back and watch the video, but
yeah, we're pulling for all of you.
We're pulling for all of you. Yeah. So.
All right.
You've got to pick a name.
Drum roll.
All right.
Come on.
Come on out of there. All right.
Imagine Travels.
Imagine Travels. Congrats, guys. I'm blocking it. Wait a minute. I got there we go.
Marcy and Kimball.
Marcy and Kimball, congrats.
Congrats.
Yes. Send us your address, and at some point this week, do we have their address?
We might.
We might have that? Okay.
Yeah, I think we do because we sent stickers to them. So we probably have it.
Yeah. Okay.
If not, I'll let you know.
Yeah. But congrats. That'll be going out to you sometime this week. And we hope that you enjoy that. So that one's made famous on Pearl Knows on Next Exit. Yeah. So
I'm working on an acceptance speech. I love it.
Yeah.
I can see yours and I can see mine. So yours is a little bit better.
Is it?
as long as the Keurig doesn't burn out.
Yeah.
Bertrand, that's next.
Yeah, don't. We already went through that. We just,
Knock on wood.
yeah. Well, when everything is metal around us.
There you
All
go.
right. We just went through the Keurig. So, no, there's been a lot this summer. We got finger holds or finger handle attached to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
When we installed the refrigerator, we took the handles off because they kind of protruded into the walkway. But we still needed something to grab those doors and open them up, and then got that added on. It has been a busy summer for just getting things accomplished and taken care of. So
Definitely.
yeah.
I see Oh Home on the Road popped in.
Oh, Home on the Road,
Hi,
welcome.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lucky Dog Productions is here.
Love and Life Hitched Up.
Love
They're
and Life
here
Hitch Up.
too.
Yes,
Yeah.
glad to have you along. So Karen has been working on another painting, guys. Did you bring it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
You guys will love this one.
okay.
You gals, especially.
All right. This is another one. This is her latest. Now we're not going to be
There you
doing
go.
a drawing for this one.
Not just yet.
Not just yeah.
You have to wait a while till
We
our
have to-
next drawing
We have
set.
to enjoy them for a little while.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah.
put them up and I stare at them for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So
That'll be the next in the next bunch.
yeah, yep. What else is going on? Yeah.
Very nice. How cute.
How
yeah.
cute.
Those little burrows are cute, I'll tell you. If you
And-
haven't been to Oatman, you need to go because it's a very cute little place.
And that was painted from a photo that we did take in. Was that on our video? Was that on one of our videos?
No.
No, that was one of your pictures that you took.
That is a piece of video, and it's kind of like the geese parade. It was a parade of burros that was walking down the street in Oatman, and it didn't make it into the final video, but I've got a collection of like the geese parade, the burro parade,
Yeah.
some other things, critters, and
Yeah.
I'll put them into a video at some point.
Yeah, yeah. But those two were kind of nuzzling each other in the
Yeah,
middle
it
of
was
the
so
street.
cute.
And all of the boroughs around Oatman. If you've never been to Oatman, definitely put it on your list of places to go. Because we have been there a couple times now, and every time we go, we just love it there. So that is a pretty common sight for Oatman.
They're very. If you buy some of the feed for the burros and stick it in your pocket, they will literally follow you around.
Yeah, and they have these. They have the feed, donkey food, in bags. There's almost all the stores sell them. It's like $1 or something like
just
that.
little cubes of
And it's it's little cubes of hay or alfalfa.
Mhm.
And the donkeys just love that stuff. So, and they've come to look for it,
Yeah.
So even if you have it in your pocket, they're going to smell it and figure it out.
It pulled. I watched one. He was pulling on the lady's pocket, trying to get her to give him the.
Yeah.
Give me the food. Adorable. Absolutely adorable.
So, Lori, how are you doing? You and Tom are up there or down there in Reno. Hopefully, the fires. Their last video, they said the fires were getting kind of close, and hopefully you guys are doing well.
I see Bob and Barbara are watching from Leavenworth, Washington.
Hi, guys.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a good place.
And we have some friends coming in from Washington, I think, and they were with us at Valley of Fire.
Valley of Fire. The Tigners.
The Tigners, and they're going to be in next week. And I don't know if we'll have them on the live next week or not, but
we'll see.
Next week's live is the last one from Central Oregon, And shortly after, we are heading out and heading south. So, yeah,
Yeah. Headed down to Area 51
yeah,
for alien stock.
yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
September 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Something like that. What do we got going on?
I don't know. I apologize for the golf courts.
Security and stuff.
They're picking up tables and kind of gathering
Clearing.
up, but they're gonna have to wait for this table because
I can't
we're
have it yet.
we're using it. So,
Oh,
oh my gosh, you never know what you're gonna see in live. All right.
Lori says almost 50,000 acres burned within a couple miles of them.
Wow,
Still smoky though.
that is a big fire.
Yeah.
That is a big fire. Yeah,
Hello, camping therapy.
yeah. Hey, camping therapy. Glad to have you along. Yeah, the fires have been pretty tame around Central Oregon. I know there's a couple burning around the state, but Central Oregon, we've been fairly untouched. We do have another moto vlog that we're getting ready to put out, and there was a start of a fire on that.
You want to explain how that one started?
Yeah, that one.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that video will be coming out sometime this week because I've almost got it done. But there was a fire that started at a salvage yard.
Yeah.
And they had a motorhome. I don't know if they parked it there or if they started it up, but the grass underneath caught fire
from the exhaust.
The
heat of the exhaust.
The motorhome went up. I used 6 or 7 cars in the salvage yard, and then it started spreading out to other areas. So, yeah, it was. But when we saw it on the ride, we weren't sure exactly what was burning on there. So you'll get to see that in the video. That's coming out, and
it was very black smoke, so
yes.
We knew something was up.
So yeah, everything is kind of dry and ripe for burning. So that's kind of the nature of the beast. But so
what else?
Yeah, you've got your little list there.
Oh, I think we've covered most everything.
Have we covered everything?
Yeah. Oh, the other thing was we had one sticker show up, and I sent Lucy an email because hers still hasn't shown up.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Whoa Nelly. If you're out there, we still are looking for your sticker. And if you have a sticker or want a sticker, send us an email, and we'll trade stickers with you if you. Let's see here. Which one is it? Where is my stickers? There it is. But I have
to change it up.
Yeah. How hot is it right now? How hot is it by everybody out there?
Yeah, right now it got up to 90 today. It is 84 right now.
84. Let me change that really quick.
Sunny and beautiful.
Sunny and beautiful. The weather has been awesome. Save and show. There we go. You'd think that I could do that before this, right? But no.
Hell no.
While we were at Thousand Trails hanging out with Next Exit, Bob and Pearl, we look on our Wi-Fi, and there's a couple out there that we have talked to in the past and literally just said hi as they were driving out, or hi as we were driving out. It happened again.
Yeah, their Wi-Fi we recognize.
Their Wi-Fi said traveling Pisces on their Wi-Fi. I said, "Are you kidding me? Are those guys sitting here?" Aaron and Jeanette, they are great folks.
We
enjoy.
step out the door and there they are, like 2 spaces down from us. It's like, dang, small world.
So we got a sticker. They got one of ours. Thanks so much for the sticker, guys. And yeah, whoa Nelly, we still, I don't know. We haven't.
Like I said, I sent her an email today and made sure she had the correct address. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
88
Ooh, 96 down there in Reno by Tom and Lori.
Howard. It hit 88. Oh, you're on the coast, right? Wow.
Well,
oh, no, 77.
So is next exit 62 in Newport, Oregon.
Okay, that's more like the
yeah,
coast.
that's the coast right there. 85 in Helena, Montana. Oh my gosh, 88. Yep.
91, 96 down in Reno. Wow.
Nobody seems to be roasting, which is a good thing. I'm glad.
Nomadic Native. Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh, how are you guys doing?
It's so nice to see your name in the room.
Oh my gosh. Well, we've run into them. What great folks. What great folks. Hopefully
Maria.
everybody, yeah, hopefully you guys are doing all right. We were just thinking about you the other day, and I hope everything is good. And we'll leave it at that.
It would be so great to see you guys again if we ever get cross paths.
Yeah, or if we get down into their neck of the woods.
Their neck of the woods.
Yep, absolutely.
Someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we pretty much covered everything I had
Look
on
at the
list.
temps out there, though. I'm looking 82, 77. Nobody is in the hundreds. Good for you guys. I am so glad because that is something that we try to avoid. Central Oregon doesn't really get there, so
87% humidity. No, thank you.
Yeah, but that's Florida. You know, you just gotta accept it. That is Florida.
That is just the way it goes.
It is.
I just don't do well with the humidity.
82, but feels like 102. So
when it gets hot here, at least if you just get in the shade and there's a breeze, it feels so much cooler because it's dry. Very dry.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah, Central Oregon is kind of a dry heat, high desert, and right now it feels really good.
Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, even though it's 84, it's no big deal.
78 in Leavenworth. All right, that's pretty decent.
Well, Matt and Maria, hopefully you guys will have a little update on how you guys are doing. I know that you have another channel out there. Feel free to throw that up there.
Go ahead.
And put a link in the chat room there. But it would be great to see you guys and hear how you're doing out there. So I don't have the chat link, so I can't pull up his other channel there.
Yeah, I don't know if they can throw links in.
Yeah, it's not easy throwing a link in the chat room, is it? We've gone to other lives, and it's not easy putting a link in there. We feel free. We encourage channels. We don't have any problem if you want to throw a link to your channel in there. Speaking of which, the new people that we have in there, if you have a channel, put a link up, throw it, give a mention, and we'll give you a shout out if we see you in the room. Isn't it kind of nice that you only have so many people in the room that you can kind of catch that? And
that's true.
Yeah. So hopefully we never get into those 100 ranges where the screen just scrolls by and there's no hope of actually having.
Adventure Van Man started doing lives recently, and he has enough people in the room that it just scrolls, and he has to kind of pick and choose and answer questions as he can.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to see him doing lives, but dang, he's got a lot of activity in the chat. You're going, wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Camping Therapy says we can't put links in unless we're a mod. I did
That's what
not
I
know
thought.
that.
That's what I thought. But
Really?
yeah,
Okay. I don't know if that is a setting on my end, but be feel free to just say whatever your channel name is, Instagram, YouTube, what have you, and you're not going to get shouted at or anything else. So,
Loving Life Hitched Up is still trying to hit 300.
oh, and
They're
you're
a
just a
few
few away.
away.
Good for you
So
guys.
anybody who's not subscribed to him, go over and give him
Yeah,
a few more numbers.
yep, yep. I have good news and bad news for you guys out there. Um, I'll give you the bad news first. You're going to start seeing commercials on the channel here pretty soon. And I'm sorry about that, but we're cheap and we need the money. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So just understand. And the bad news is you're going to have commercials on the videos. All right. And
It's just gonna happen.
it's just going to happen. So,
Oh.
but no,
So I was just thinking about the cheap part of that comment. I just had to laugh because that Breaking Bad video, it showed him with his cheap drugs.
cheap drugs. Was that a premonition for things to come?
That was my favorite part of the whole video. Look, cheap drugs.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was funny.
Oh,
I loved it.
mm.
Putting that video together was fun.
Yeah. I still one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Tom and Lori said they went and turned off all of their mid-roll commercials.
Right.
I thought they took that away, and basically you didn't have a choice on those. So good for you guys.
Yeah, I warned him about that. If we don't want those in the middle, then we're gonna have to make sure we take them all off.
Yeah, I would just rather they were at the front, and you can skip them if you want, and if you want to let them roll, that's fine. The ones in the middle kind of drive me nuts. So,
Yeah,
but
really do.
I had heard that you don't really have a choice on that. So if you still do, which I'm getting that from Tom, it's like, all right, that's good, because I'll definitely be turning. Well, I don't know. We need the money, so maybe we'll leave. How do you turn that on?
You don't want middle.
No, no.
Oh.
Jim says, yeah, many live streams will only let moderators post links. So yeah, feel free. If it's a setting on my end that I can change, let me know. But and we'll definitely change that. But because we only have good people in here, there's no reason not to give everybody shout out. There's a lot of people in
Right.
here with great channels, and darn it, I don't know how. If there's a way for me to change it, I would. And
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm not going to make everybody moderators. You can be a moderator, and you can be a moderator, and pretty soon
And you do.
everybody's a moderator.
And there's just a bunch of moderators talking to each other.
Right. But
Oh.
no, we are happy to say that we are just about 100 hours away from our away from our monetization. Not really that we
It's a
were
slow
watching
process, but we're getting
it.
there.
It's like watching the grass grow. Yeah,
It is.
yeah. So, but exciting. It's still.
So the problem with accumulating hours is it's a what'd you say, 12 months?
Mhm.
So 12 months ago, those hours drop off
Yeah.
as you're accumulating new watch hours on this end. So it's kind of a up down process.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. So you watch those drop off on the other end, and the other day we lost 7 hours. We went
But
We,
if you had a really big day for some reason
a year ago,
you
yeah,
lose
you
whatever.
lost that for the day. So we lost 7
Dang it.
hours. It's like, oh my gosh, the grass just got shorter. It didn't grow.
Oh,
So, mm.
yeah, trolls can be really bad.
So,
Camping Therapy just bought a little 4x8 retro camper kind of thing,
oh,
and
cool.
it's so cute.
Oh my gosh, nice. Gosh, that's something related.
Rolling average, yeah. 12-month rolling average.
Yep, yep. You lose that on the back end and whatever you gain on the front end. So, yeah, that's all right. Just watch the grass grow.
We'll get there
We'll
eventually.
get there eventually. Uh,
Oh gosh. What now? You should have at least one mod on your live streams. There are trolls and they can be bad.
yeah, we have pretty good people here, and I
We've
think
only run into
we've
one.
only had one, and we've dealt with them rather quickly, and it wasn't any big deal. So I have been to some live streams that almost everybody was a moderator, and it was you're it kind of feels like you can't talk, and not to say anything, I won't say who or which ones, but they're all spouting rules. You can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's like, okay, we all know how to be good people, and we've been doing lives for over a year now without a moderator, and we've only had one troll, and we dealt with him rather quickly, got him out. So
Yeah,
it's
if we
like,
get to that point, we'll do that. When
yeah,
we need to.
this is a First Amendment zone. You get to speak your piece. We're okay with that. Most of you are YouTube channels, so you're
Yeah.
not going to say anything bad anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
If you get abusive, you go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Camping Therapy says I'll be making her little trailer into a tiny glamper camper.
Glamper Camper, I like it.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is a cool name.
Yeah.
Glamper Camper.
And it's small enough you can pull it with just about anything. So,
Oh, that is
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Nice and lightweight.
How many people to do YouTube news? Driving and Vibing are getting off the road. There's a couple of channels out
Right.
there that big channels are getting off the road, and
Yeah, they're not quitting entirely, but they are cutting back to part-time
yeah,
locally
we
kinda
only
thing.
met them once, but it was kind of surprising to hear that. There's a couple other channels out there that kind of I think they have kind of had enough with the whole COVID thing. And it's one of the nice things about this life is being able to travel and not worry. And more people are having terrible problems getting into RV parks,
Yeah.
and so I was really shocked though to Kyle and Olivia on Driving and Vibing. If you haven't seen their last video, yeah, he's kind of saying no, the rumors are true and they are getting off the road. They're still going to have a presence on YouTube, Instagram, and all the other things. They are they're doing 2 newsletters a day.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
That takes a lot right there.
yeah. So
Yeah. Well, they have a 1-year-old, so they're trying to spend more time just being at home taking care of the
yeah, and I can kind of
little
get that.
person.
I can
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
There are some families out there doing it with little kids and babies.
Quite a few, I'm
It's going to be
surprised.
tough, I would think, but then again, maybe not. So,
Homeschooling and all that. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, did I mention I fixed the 3-year problem with the generator?
Pat himself on the back.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and a water pump on the pickup truck, which all the neighbors at the ranch thought that I was crazy. Yeah, it took me a couple hours, couple 3 hours to do that one. Started at 1:30, ended up at 5. So it was that 3.5 hours.
You fix just about everything right now.
Yeah, I'm going to
It's
be
so
so
busy.
glad when we can leave here and I can get out of fix it mode. We've done refrigerators, generators, oil changes, fuel pump changes, water pump changes. The refrigerator is working great, but that was a lot of work getting that in.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't wait to leave to where I can rest.
Get back to just traveling stuff, RV stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing the sights again.
Oh my gosh.
Nomadic Native says, I finally started an Instagram, but I can't figure out how to use it. Ha!
Isn't that the nature of everything nowadays? We do not do the Instagram thing. We do have the website, and we love hearing from people on the website. But I guess we have a Facebook. I don't do Facebook. So if you're talking to anybody from us, you're talking to her on Facebook,
The messages come to me.
right?
Not on the webpage here.
Yeah,
They come to me.
it is. It is.
But I share them with you.
But Karen does a wonderful job of the Facebook, of keeping the web page going, and all I have my claim to fame here is on YouTube. So that's it.
Your fix-it stuff.
I can't be tracked. I can't be tracked by the government.
A Home on the Road says that generator that came alive and scared your guests in Forsyth.
Oh my gosh! Yes, that
Rumors. That's all rumors.
one.
It's not true.
Don't believe them.
Don't talk to Tom and
Stop
Lori.
talking to them. No. When as long as the fuel never gets below a quarter of a tank, as long as you never go over a dip or a bump, when it's down by a quarter of a tank, you won't get that air bubble up there. But I'll tell you what, we just cringe every time we started running down on fuel and getting that low. It really got to the point where we had to try and do something. And that's where the fuel pump came in and worked beautifully. I can't even tell you.
He's definitely happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So
I'll stop talking about the generator now.
Camping Therapy said she wanted one for their channel, but somebody already had the name taken. Sent them a message. They're not active and never post. I asked if they would consider deleting it, but no reply.
Oh.
So you can't get your name that you want. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get so many apps and all these gadgets and things, and I have got enough to do already. I don't need no Instagram.
Yeah. I like Camping Therapy though. I kind of like that name. That's a good name. Yeah.
Well, it is therapeutic.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like it. So don't feel bad. Yeah, you got a good name right there. Oh, maybe they wanted Nomadic Natives, and they weren't getting it. They wanted Nomadic Native, and
his Instagram is Native Sugar Shack.
I like it.
I like it.
You heard it here.
He's already got it, so you can't have it.
I thought I had that name.
No.
No.
Sugar Shack.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, gosh, we have finished almost 10 minutes early today. It seems like we run out of time. And
usually, yeah.
Yeah. So, did we have anything more on the list? Where were we going with that?
Well, there was that whole ice cream issue thing and how to make ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Lori got the recipe, right?
Lori got the recipe. Yeah, I have not filmed that one yet, just because we gained like 5 pounds every time just to film that one. So,
Well,
not that we're not willing to sacrifice for you guys, but
he makes it, and then we get done filming, and then he says, "Oh, gee, I didn't do it right. Let's do this again.
yeah.
More." Then we got to eat it. So
Yep. So the ice cream video will be coming out as soon as we can tolerate. We have to lose like a couple pounds before we can make ice cream
make
again.
ice cream again.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Next exit wants to know where we're headed when we point south, and are we going to stay out of the hot temperatures?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. We are going down to South Lake Tahoe, and we're going to be down there for just about a week. I'm going to be meeting my brother and his wife down there, and we're just going to be boondocking very close. We've never boondocked around that area, but my brother said, "Yeah, come on down." He likes it, so that's where we'll be heading. And then by the 10th of September, we will be down by Area 51, and I have to redo our UFO video and kind of talk a little bit about all the different anomalies and things that we picked up in the video and other viewers have picked up in the video. We got a lot of hits on that one. I'd like to clean it up and just say, here it is, boom, 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 you know.
Yeah, just slow down those pieces where stuff is happening.
Where stuff is happening.
Put that together.
Because I found that a lot of people didn't know how to slow down the videos, how to, and it was available for download. And that way you could play it and do it however you wanted. But no, we'll break that down a little bit and clean it up a little bit better, and hopefully we'll be seeing new stuff while we're down there. So
maybe.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
It is. It's not the Storm Area 51 this year. It is alien stock. And it's on the website for the little alien there in Rachel, Nevada. So we'll probably be stopping by there for at least 1 or 2 days. And then we head out to our regular spot, and we'll be out there.
For a week or so.
And we'll be spotting aliens.
So Tahoe is higher up, so it's cooler. It won't be terribly hot, hopefully.
Yeah.
And Area 51 is also a little higher up and is typically a little cooler. So hopefully we won't be hitting any really super hot weather.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, Area 51 and that general is out in the middle of the Nevada desert, but it is high up. Every time that we've been there, it's been rather cool at night, especially. But it hasn't really been hot there, so it'd be kind of interesting to actually hit it with some heat there. So I don't know.
Nomadic Native. Oh my God, I've just discovered that there's ice cream with Butterfinger crunched up in it. Life changing.
Life changing.
All right. Tom says Lori has not used the recipe yet.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Tom.
So, main ingredients.
Yeah.
Tell them what the main ingredients are.
Cream. You don't need condensed milk. 1/2 cup of sugar. 3 or 4 eggs. Tom would have to tell me. I don't have the recipe right in front of me. And some vanilla. And really, that's about it.
That's it.
Whip up the cream. I did it with a whisk. It can be done. We don't have a mixer, although
Still hasn't bought one yet.
Now I want to buy one. But I whipped up the cream with just with a whisk. You separate the eggs, whites and yolks, the whites and yellows. I whipped up the whites and the and I put the vanilla in with the yolks and mix those up, put it all together, fold it all together, put it in the freezer about 2 hours. It doesn't say this, but I'm going to do this on the next time. In about 2 hours, fold it over again and then stick it back in the freezer and just wait. Now, in the meanwhile, before you throw it in the freezer, you could mix in crunched up Butterfinger, Oreo cookie,
Anything you want.
just
Good
about
stuff,
anything you
yeah.
want.
Imagine Travels just popped in. Congratulations, guys. You won the Oatman painting.
Oh my gosh,
Hopefully you
yeah.
have enough signal to get that.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. You guys may have to write to them or send them a note. Next day he said add about 3 shots of vodka. Yeah, a vodka, whiskey.
Right.
Yeah, add some. No.
Anything you want. Lori said, Tom, you ratted me out. Matthew wants to see more moto vlogs.
Matthew is going to get to see more moto vlogs because I'm getting ready to post one. It's literally almost done. And when I was thinking I was going to get done with it and post it, yeah, that's when I had to replace the water pump on the truck.
And the tire.
And then somebody gets a flat tire, probably from the moto that we did the moto vlog on.
Yeah.
So I got to fix that today. So I have not had any time to go after that moto vlog, finish it up, get it online. So that one is coming out next, actually. So
Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
Imagine Travels is saying, what happened? You won. You won. You got the painting. You got the Oatman painting. Congrats.
Oh, show him what he won.
Yep.
Kimball,
there you go.
you won the painting.
There you go.
Tell Marcy.
There you go.
We will be sending it to you.
We will be sending it to you. If we don't have your address, be sure to send it to us in our at our email. It's on the screen right down below.
I can look and see if I got it.
Either way.
I think I do. Before my computer dies.
Yeah.
And we run out of time.
Yeah, we're going to run out of time before too long. What were we talking about? Well, the moto vlog. Yeah, we've got that coming out next. So
yeah, we do have their address. So we will send it to you.
Oh, yes, we do. And we'll just have to send them a email just to confirm that that's still a good address for them. But yeah.
Yeah.
All
Oh, and if
right.
you guys are still on Imagine Travels, this is eventually going to come up.
Yes.
For right now,
that is the next one here.
It's ours to enjoy until we get tired of it, and then we'll put it in another drawing.
Yes.
Maybe by that time I'll have a few to go.
Yeah, but we have to get tired of that first.
We get to enjoy it for a little while.
But yeah, I'm really glad that people like the moto vlogs out there. I enjoyed doing them, and I was happy that I had the audio working well on the GoPro, so I could just sit there and talk. And we did another one, and the audio turned out great. We went out to the Bat Cave.
Yeah,
yes.
Cool.
So we took a trip out and it is on the ranch. And I think I said this last week, but just a warning that there is a sign there that's National Forest, and it says "Do not enter, area closed," yada yada yada. And that is done in cooperation with the Forest Service. It is our land; we're allowed to go on it, so you will see us riding out there and going and enjoying the Bat Cave. Batman was not there.
No.
Robin was cool though. So
he let us tour.
Yeah. Yeah. So But that one's going to be coming out. We have just about 50 seconds left. If you guys have any questions, shoot them at us. But otherwise, I think we're going to wrap this video up. I can't wait to leave to where I can rest. I'm tired. Look at my elbow. I'm tired.
Overworking him.
Yeah, I don't want to fix anymore. I don't know how to fix it.
And then you're fixing other people's stuff too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah. Well, that I like doing, so that's okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, that is gonna wrap this one up, guys. They always go so fast. Beautiful Central Oregon at the Old Mill District in Bend, Oregon. If you're ever here, you have to come down here and kind of check it out. They have a little bit of everything here, and
Pretty cool.
good to get out and see some of this stuff here. So glad that you guys came along, and we always appreciate everybody that comes to the lives. Thank you so much. We will see you guys next week. I don't know what we're going to have for a background next week, but we'll pick out something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll pick something out. I think they want these tables because the guy's come around. He's collected all the tables except ours.
Them.
Yeah.
He just moved them around.
Is that it?
Yeah.
He just moved them around?
He just felt he had to do that while we were doing this. Dragging the tables. Scrape! I'm like, really?
Matt and Maria, so glad to have you in the house. Good seeing you.
Yeah.
And Jim Bertrand, Pearl, good to have you here. Next exit, always glad to have you along. Tom and Lori, home on the road. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll probably see you guys down in Quartzsite, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure of it.
Yep.
You guys take care. We'll see you next week. Live life.
Full time.
Full time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
And broadcast.